is New Comic Book Day, and yeah, I'm here to talk about some stuff, about some books. Just this, this week. I know it's light, but this is only DC, because as you know, apparently some folks in the South don't know how to drive in the snow. That includes the FedEx drivers. So most of the world right now, I can't say most, a good portion of shops still don't have their diamond shipment. So I just got the lunar shipment. DC books. So let's just get down to it. Better light than nothing, I guess. I don't know. Future State. Still got some more Future State books coming out. I know in a previous video I was like, finally, no more Future State. I was wrong, obviously. There's still Future State coming out, so whoops. I think deep down, I just wanted it to be over. Not that it's bad, I just want my Batman 106. So there you go. Some Aquaman. For whatever reason, there's two in my poll. I don't know. I don't think anything happens in that worth mentioning. This is a little two-piece that I'm super excited to catch up on. The old Batman, Superman, just Batman, Superman. Only because of Professor Pig. Because Professor Pig. Wait, no, Superman versus Imperious Lex Luthor. Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad. Yeah, this is one I'm definitely going to catch up on. There's only 2 issues to catch up on as well, so there you go. Legion of Superheroes, another one. Huh. If you're into it, cool. Not, you're just like me. Why did I pick them up if I'm not into it? Because that's what I do, I guess. I mean, I have every Future State book, so... Or at least every title. Don't go for any of the variants on it. Or I didn't. I'm not saying you don't. Fucking do whatever the fuck you want. I just didn't go for any variants. Except for one. That Daniel Warren Johnson, Robin Eternal, was pretty gnarly. But that was another time. And Dark Detective. Another one that's been incredible. One of the longer ones, just 4 parts. So this one's wrapping up here. Maybe some of my favorite stuff I've read out of Future State so far. I don't know. Now let's talk about the DC books to spec on this week. I know a lot of people have kind of given up on specking on DC. The whole Punchline debacle, and people still debate whether or not she's going to be relevant. And now we got this whole Miracle Molly. Ooh, is she going to be a thing? They're really telegraphing this punch, so maybe a new character, sure. No matter how key she is, there might not be much to speculate on because once again, they're announcing it months ahead of time, giving people plenty of time, even casual readers, non-speculators, time to catch the drift of what's going on. And that's just something that DC is, you could say, bad at, good at, I don't know, however you perceive it. Now, as far as any of these new characters becoming relevant, like, I wouldn't spec on them because DC's blah, blah, blah. What does that mean? A lot of people still debate that DC will even be publishing comics anytime soon. And regardless of what the turnout is, if you think for a second that Hollywood is going to stop making DC-based movies, you're out of your mind. No matter how bad they are, our dumbasses keep going and fucking spend the money on them. So, and that's all they care about is getting our money. So my point to all that is the IPs will always exist. Even if they stop printing DC comics and we get no more of these crazy events and we have to go digital, the content's still going to be created. They're not going to stop making Batman stories. I'm sorry. I don't care what you think. And Image Comics, Marvel's gonna buy them, Image might buy them, whatever. The fact is, Batman's always gonna exist, so there's always gonna be something to speculate on. Period. So don't fall into the don't speculate on DC books trend. If anything, now is probably a better time than any time, because so many people are like, I don't care if that is a first appearance of a new Robin. I'm not gonna deal with it. DC. No. Now, with that being said, what is there to speculate on this week? A few things. Superman House of L. Just a one shot. It's a big thickin'. $6. All types of first appearances in here. Apparently, there's the new Superman. You know, the John Kent's son, and he's all old and shit. Or maybe that's not him on the cover. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that is Clark on the cover, and oh, maybe that's him. I can't tell. Fact is, there is a bunch of first cover appearances on this book. I mean, a bunch. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think it'd be silly to pass up this book. I really do. Even at $6, pick up a couple. I think it's worth the time. Now, Batman Black and White. I don't have the A cover here because this is the week that I forgot to put in my FOCs for DC. Because they're separate now, so I got to do two different things. But these right here, That was a badass. Who did this cover? Sana Takeda, huh? Alright. I ain't never heard of you. Yeah, Sana Takeda. It's awesome. I didn't really pick it up for the cover. I picked it up because it was the only one on the shelf. Besides this one. Now that one right there. That's the one. That's the one right there. That's what you want. It's so... That's fucking good. Who did this one? Carrie Randolph. Once again, ain't never heard of you, but that is gorgeous. Anything with Poison Ivy I'm going to be all about. Now, what's the spec behind this book, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. A new Robin-like character, if you will. The sidekick to the next Batman. John Ridley is continuing his next Batman story in a black and white version. And yes, there's potential in this book for sure. You know, if next Batman continues to be a thing, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna, then obviously his Robin is going to be important. Who is it? They don't really reveal her identity, but there's speculation and a lot of assumptions that it's Tim Fox's sister. What's her name? Tiffany Fox or something like that? I don't know. But beyond that, you know, a new Robin I think is always going to be something worth speculating on. There are apparently some new characters that pop up and, you know, some side stories in here as well. But here's the problem. It's because it's in black and white. As I don't read black and white comics because I have a hard time differentiating things. You know, I think color is very important in comics when, you know, we're trying to decide who the fuck is that person. Because sometimes faces are just faces. You need, you know, costumes are important for, you know, the sake of identity, being able to distinguish who is who. I don't know who any of these people are in the back of this because I really, I mean, sure, I could read it and it'll probably tell me, but just for the sake of visuals, I don't know. I really don't think those are the things to spec on in this book. I think Tim Fox's new like sidekick is the thing right here. And I don't know how printed these books are. I don't think anybody saw anything huge to spec on out of a Batman black and white book. So it might be pretty low printed as well. So there you go. That's my haul this week. Get all you can of these. Get all you can. But don't be a dick and get them all from one place. You know, don't go to a shop and pick them. Fucking Brian said to do. I didn't say to do that. Listen to me, you would have pre-ordered them. Which, these are all pre-ordered books. Granted, I got these off the shelf. But only because, I mean, I could have got more. I could have been a dick, but didn't. So don't be a dick. Pre-order your comics. I'll see you next Wednesday. I'm not going to do a video when the diamond stuff comes in, so don't look forward to that. I'll have more stuff to put out, though, I'm sure. You guys, as always, stay safe. Cheers, fuckers.